Hey guys, welcome to a new video. Today, for some of my homies that don't know how to do 90s, I am gonna showcase how to. This isn't a great explanation. I'm not going to be going in depth. These are extremely simple, barely even 90s. But I would like to not show off, but like try and help out as much. I know a lot of people can't do 90s at all, so I want to make sure everyone will be able to do 90s. These are some high ground retakes that are extremely simple, that are 90s. So, a lot of people think when they're doing something like this, or this is 90ing, right? It's called 180ing. When you do this, turn all the way around, do that. Oh, that's 180ing. That's not 90s. That's slow, and you shouldn't do that. It's really slow and not effective in the least. Unless you're like doing some high ground retakes and then you go and then do a 180, something like that. But like, you have to be good to use 180s to like their best. So the simplest thing I can tell you to do. This is a 90. Technically, this is a 90. Okay? Practice with this. If you'd like, go ahead, do this. This will get you lots, and you only need to know how to press two buttons, really. R1 and L2, or if you have it binded to something else. Like, it's really easy. If you want to make it so you're less likely to get shot down, because really all you have to do is break one thing and your entire thing comes down. Do this. Or this. All you need to do is press floor, wall, ramp. Jump, floor, wall, ramp. Jump, floor, wall, ramp. Jump, floor, wall, ramp. Practice this. Get faster. I actually use this still now. It's called Spider 90s, bro. Sort of. These are actually some of the fastest 90s. So, like, get to know these. This is fairly easy. Really. You don't have to do it like how the pros do it right at the edge. And then my game ends. Ignore that. But like, you don't need to do it how the pros do it incredibly fast right at the edge of the thing. Do it right in the middle. Do it. Get used to it. Move slowly to the edge more and more over time, and then eventually you'll be able to do it fast. Doing 180s does not help you learn how to do 90s. It doesn't. Not at all. You gotta learn how to do 90s. Like I said, start off with this. Just get the hang of doing a 90-degree angle, like, or just go, like, you know, this is a 90. You turn, like, like, I'm not even kidding. You can get high ground doing this. Like, not extremely effective, but like, if you learn to do this, you'll be getting somewhere. But then add the floor. Like, look how fast I can do it now. Like, if you actually get good at it, you can get high ground pretty fast. That's 3 stories high in what, 3 seconds? 1, 2, 3, like 3 seconds to get high ground. Okay. I would like to, okay, so that's Spider 90s, 180s. If you want to know, like, you know, this is your classic 90. Everyone has seen this before. Boy. I'm going to show you how to do that as effectively as I can. Like I said, I'm not God at this game. I really am not. But I'd like to show you guys how you can get better. Like, see, like, this is what I did. 90s for me took about a week to learn, so yeah. Here you go. So to do a 90, you first hold R2 down and do this. Get this down. Start just doing this. And then something like that. Just get this down. The movement of doing this. Then you can start doing this. And adding a ramp to it. Here, this is doing 90s. Not the fastest 90s, but imagine you're versing like some super sweaty guy. You got tofu in front of you. It's better doing this than doing this. Or doing this. Now, I'm sorry, this is like, I guess it's fast, I mean, but like I said, for doing this, all you gotta do, smack one thing and it's broken. And your whole thing is gone. I understand doing like high ground retakes. I'm not the best at them, but like getting the edits down, like going, like just practice, just free build, just go into creative and practice doing 90s and getting your wall edits down. Like really, just go. Start a slow sensitivity. You don't need to have max sensitivity to do edits. You really don't. I just got slow sensitivity. Like I tried it today. Like my sensitivity is super slow. I'll show off my sensitivity in a couple minutes, or a minute or so. But like, it's slow. And yeah, I can edit and build efficiently. That I can build battle, hit my shots. Like, you don't need to have 100% sensitivity, high sensitivity you can get. Like, that's not necessary. You just need any sensitivity. So back to 90s. Like, imagine doing this. So that means if you do that, you can do build battles, right? That's effective. Maybe it's not as fast as going, but like not by much. See, like it's not by much faster. Like, and then once you get the hang of this, or add floor before, so wall floor ramp, wall floor ramp, wall floor ramp, wall floor ramp. You don't even have to jump while doing 90s. You just go. That's doing 90s. It's just hold down R2 and like move your finger over, so like you have your finger on R2 holding it down, and then like roll your finger over to R1. Just like roll it. And you don't really need to know how to do L1 yet. Like you can add that to your 90s, like I don't know, you can start doing pyramids. Like for me, I have my pointer finger, my right pointer finger that moves between R1 and R2. Like it touches both of those buttons. So like if I want to go, let's roll my finger. And I roll my finger to hit pyramid as well. basically just moving over your finger fast. And then if you want to get your 90s even faster, you can do like sort of like a that movement. You just have to know where the fingers are. I can do 90s without looking. Like I'm doing 90s right now. I'm not looking. But I just have the muscle memory. Okay guys, I hope this helped a bit. This was not meant to be a flex video. Maybe a little bit, but like I just want to help, honestly. I know multiple people who've been like struggling to do 90s for a while that either just learned how to do 90s or are still doing ramp rushes like this. Like you don't need to press 3 different buttons like all with different fingers to do that. I use 2 fingers to do all my builds. Lucky for me, I have paddles to like edit with, which do improve my gameplay a lot. Of course it does, but like if you can't get paddles or you don't like non-claw, play claw. Like, there's lots of tutorials out there. I don't know how to play claw. I don't want to play claw. Just look up a tutorial to play claw. If you watch this video and nothing helps, you still can't do 90s, try to play claw. I'll show you my settings. You guys can like copy off of it. I have a mouse, that's why I have mouse sensitivity, but you don't need to copy it. Yeah. So I do have aim assist on, edit mode aim assist, that is very helpful. Make sure you have turbo building on. Some people, I'm pretty sure not many, but like some people may not know what this feature is. Everyone should have this on. Every single person should have turbo building on. Okay? Put it on. If you don't have it on, put it on. Controller auto run is very useful. I like it personally. I never have to press my stick down. I don't know what I would do. You kind of need it if you're gonna use the L3 edit or something. Also, yeah, use L3 edit. That's one of the best buttons you can do for edits. Don't have confirm on release unless you're really bad, but if you're looking to be a pro, don't have edit on release on. It makes it slower after a while, but if you're having troubles, you might as well. I have auto everything that I can put on. Auto, like I have auto open door, auto run, all that, auto pick up items, yeah. Builder Pro, build immediately, that's up to you. I don't think it really makes much of a difference. Edit hold time, you shouldn't have it too high. I don't think it really matters too much. Like for me, I have a little bit on. Vibration, I have it off. Some people like it, some people don't. I don't really see too much of a difference. It's probably better for aim. If you have vibration on, you'll probably have better aim at lower levels of skill, but once you get higher skill levels, probably having it off would be better. Look dead zone. Some people don't know what dead zone is. It's basically if you have it super high, like you won't have any like controller drift. If it's like super low, you have it at 5, the lowest it can be, you're gonna have controller drift, which is basically when you're not touching your controller and your character is like spinning around. Some people might have that. It's pretty annoying. I used to have that until I turned my dead zone up. I still have it sometimes, but not that much. High edit and build sensitivity is pretty good. Well, it depends on what your look sensitivity. For me, I have a very low look sensitivity. 15, 15, 20, 18. I'm not saying copy this, but use what you like. ADS, if you want to be able to hit long distance AR shots, I really recommend having this low. If you're gonna have it this low, you should probably have your ADS turning vertical boost and horizontal up. You can copy this if you want to have pretty good long distance AR shots. If you want to be able to do flicks better, then you might want to turn up these sensitivities. Look dampening, I have it at 0, but I'm still not too sure what it does. You can test it out, try it at here. You can even try it at 1 full second. I'm actually gonna try that. I'm not really sure what it does. Linear or exponential. Exponential is kind of like aim assist at looking. Linear, it's like everything's free and you move very freely. Exponential, personally, I like both. I've tried both at multiple points in time, but currently I'm using linear. I enjoy it. Make sure your aim assist strength is at max unless you're trying to be some epic pro gamer with 0 aim assist. Legacy controls, look sensitivities, use legacy look controls. I personally don't like it. Basically, if you enable that, it makes it so you can use like wireless controller sensitivity X. Like it's blurred out for me because I don't have that setting enabled. Foot controller. It's legit just a foot device. I just have it on for the joke. I don't really know what it does. It doesn't do anything for me. You need to actually have a foot controller to use it. To my binds. Visualize sound effects is really, like, it's good. You should use it. You can see people on your screen before you can hear them. Like, depends. For me, I usually am in loud parties with a ton of people all talking, and I have quiet headphones, so I don't usually be able to like hear people walking in the distance, and then I'll just like get scared and there'll be some guy in my face, one pumping me. But now I know I could have my audio muted, listening to music, and still be able to play. Okay, my settings. It's pretty normal. This is for marking. It's not a button that you need to like press often. That's why it's in a place where it's kind of harder to reach for me. Like I have all my fingers on the buttons. Like I don't really need to press place marker mid build battle. Edit L3, of course. That's my favorite edit button. I've also tried right on D-pad, and I've also tried touchpad. Also O. I've used all 3 of those buttons. O, I was probably the worst on. Right on D-pad, I'm not really sure how I played. I tried it again recently, and I couldn't even do an edit. Touchpad, it's pretty good. It's what Razer X uses, but honestly, L3 is the best. But if you use L3, you kind of need to use auto run on. Because every time you press to run, it makes it harder to do 90s, really. Jump is right or left on D-pad, mainly because I have my jump binded to paddle, so I don't actually use X. And I turned that off to help practice like my brain to make it so I don't press X because it doesn't do anything. If I press X, it won't do anything. And it's not like my fingers are trained to go and press left on D-pad. Standard building control, standard everything. Yeah. HUD. that's my HUD stuff. I don't think anyone really cares. Everything's on. NA East 62 ping normal. Yeah. Oh my god. Okay, that's sketchy. Okay. 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 That's the look. Oh my god, I actually gotta like this. It's like, it takes a second to kick in. Like, you know, like, if you tap it lightly, it's gonna be really slow. If you hold it down, it starts going faster and faster and faster. It's kind of sketchy. Like, it doesn't really affect me that much. It's weird though. I'm probably gonna change it back. Oh my god. See how slow that sense was? Well, hope you guys found this video helpful. My 90s are kind of faster with this. Okay. Thanks for watching. If this helped at all, please leave a like and subscribe. I'm getting there to 50 subs. That'd be awesome if I could hit that by the holiday season. I'm trying to not post as much Fortnite videos. My most recent video, or like my most recent montage, the creative RC, that's probably going to be my last Fortnite montage for a while. I'm probably gonna post some tutorials but yeah. See you guys.